not I'm called of God. I just found myself serving God. And I don't know. People talk about calling, and I don't know if I'm called. But I just know I love God, and I just want to do what God wants me to do. Oh, hey, come on here. So what's the calling then? Don't you understand when your spirit is drawn to God and you cannot but go? That's what the calling is. So he said, did you hear a voice? No, he didn't hear a voice. Okay, do you feel a pull? Do you feel a pull? This thing pulling you toward God. Why can't you just be with other guys and do all the wrong things somewhere? Why do you have this pull? Why do you have it? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Why? That's the call of the Spirit. You don't hear it here. You said, God, I don't know, but I just feel pulled towards you. I don't want to preach, but I find myself preaching. I don't understand it, but I find myself doing it. I'm getting pulled by something beyond me. That's the calling. That's what it is. He has different ways of doing it. Somebody told a story about Jesus. Sit down, thank you. You know, someone told a story about Jesus. He saw someone and went and hugged him and kissed him. He saw another one. This was a vision that someone saw about Jesus. So Jesus saw another person and waved. And saw the third one and just nodded and went on. And the fellow said, Lord, why did you relate with them in different ways? You saw one, you went to him, you hugged him, you kissed him. You saw the other one and you waved to him. You saw the other one and you just barely nodded. Why? Jesus said, I love them all the same. He said, but you see, that one has little understanding. I had to go to him and hold him, hug him and kiss him to reassure him. He said the other one understood better. By just waving at him, he knew everything was all right. He said the most mature of them was that third one. I just barely nodded, he knew everything was fine. Are you still there? So, if you were not called like Moses with a burning bush, it's because God knew you didn't need a burning bush. Are you still there? Glory. You didn't need a burning bush. If he didn't call you from heaven like Saul of Tarsus, Saul, Saul, it's because you didn't need it. Look at what shocked Peter, the great Pope. He looked this way and that way about the Gentile church. He said, I don't understand this. He said, you didn't see him, yet you love him. He says, you were not there, yet you rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. He said, but we were with him on the holy mountain. We heard his voice. He wondered at them. Jesus said, blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe. Shout, I believe!